Hey guys, it's LegomationStudio here, back with another review of one of the regular kind of $12.99 price, $13 villains. Our last review of one of these size villains, because we bought two of these, and then we bought a Fire Lord. Okay, so Nitro Blast. This is the box. If you know why we're reviewing Hero Factory 2.0, it's because we think, especially with the heroes, that they are a lot better this year. Villains, well, they're kind of the same. So, check out our, my Furno 2.0 review to really kind of guess about what you think is kind of the reason why we're doing Hero Factory 2.0. But it's the same box that we had this summer, the kind of same size box. Lego Hero Factory, Nitro Blast is in kind of a warehouse with fire in the back, because that's really the theme of the villains this year. They're all kind of fiery. 7 through 16-year-olds, 57 pieces, not as much as we had with Dilldozer, but it's still quite a lot. Nitro Blast, alright. His Spanish name is Estampido. Okay. Where we have Nitro Blast versus Nex, I think is his name or something, Nex. And Nitro Blast is right here, shooting a Thornax launcher. Alright, let's open it up. Oh yeah, and there is also an actual size. But yeah, oh yeah, and that guy is Nex, and I think he's probably my least favorite of the heroes. Alright, so you've dumped out the pieces. What do we got for our money? Well, we have, in red, we have the new kind of limbs. We have the torso, which you could say is good or bad, that skinny torso. We have actually a gray one of these, more of elongated of the new limbs. Cool, with the ball sockets in the middle. Some of the hand pieces, the new hand pieces, well, they're still the same old, but they're kind of these new molds. And then ones that have the ball joint at the end. That's kind of cool. Another one, really long one, probably the longest one I've seen of the limbs. Then we have all these yellow, like, fans, fins, wings, spikes, whatever you want to call them, those little things. Then for his helmet, once again, like we had with Dilldozer, Nitro Blast has the cheap double-headed piece, so that way Lego can make one of each. So we have Nitro Blast's actual face, but then we have Jetbug's face on the other side. By the way, I didn't get Jetbug because I didn't think he was the coolest out of these three villains. But yeah, then we have Jetbug there, so it's like, what the heck, you know, Lego, way to be cheap. But the main head for this guy is, of course, Nitro Blast's head. And it comes with the little eye that we got a lot of these with the Baraki, the see-through eyeball. There's no Iron Man head with this set. It uses a hand piece for his head. For the chest, we have this here. That's the gunmetal Under Armour chest. Then we have another Under Armour chest, but in black. We got one of these. Oops. So black and then a gunmetal one. We got one of these with Dilldozer. We have another one. We have some more armor here. Some of the plate armors, you can call them. Two red ones too. So one gunmetal and then two red, which is nice. Look, another elongated red limb. All the small pieces that we've seen before. Of course, this red piece there. The Thornax launcher pieces and the lava colored Thornax ball. The new hand, as you can see, it has 5 fingers instead of 4, which was what we had with all the other ones. And you can watch my hero reviews where I compared the hands. We have red and Nike feet. That's a cool little comeback for them. We had those with Explode, but they were black. The more of these, here we go, the armor that connects by ball joint. We had a smaller version of this with Drilldozer, but now we have a bigger one with Nitro Blast. Maybe that's just saying that that's the kind of villains they are. They're the lava, fire villains, whatever you want to call them. Some more small pieces we've seen before. Handpiece. 2. We had one with Drilldozer, but now we have 2 of these cool fire-looking pieces. Another red tube. One of these spears that came with Drilldozer as well. And one of these that came with Meltdown, these little tanks that he had on the side of his shoulders, but in orange, clear orange. But that's what we have for all the pieces. Less than Drilldozer, but still quite a bit for Nitro Blast. And now we will look at the instruction. Oh, I forgot. There we go, just really quick. There's next versus Nitro Blast. And then no big poster for Hero Factory in this booklet. We had one in the last one with Drilldozer, but no big Hero Factory poster. But the website of the game, this guy saying go to Lego.com and then win Lego. Alright, build. Let's build right now. Nitro Blast. Alright. We've built him. Here's my building experience. I had more fun building him than I did Dilldozer because there were less, oh my god, why the heck is it like this, than we had with him. But we still had some. Just like Dilldozer, except instead of coming from the back, we have it coming from the regular arm piece. 2 things to attach his arm. I just don't get this. Was it because this was too heavy without it? Look here. There's an extra thing attached to his arm along with this thing in the back. So actually, technically, there is an attachment from the back. But there's this, it goes on to here, connects to here, and makes this arm. But then look, we have another one coming inside connecting to the same arm. 2 things going on the same arm. I don't get it. Why does he need 2 arms on one arm? I guess you could say it's, and Lego will probably say it's just because of for support. But it doesn't look like it's that big of a arm that it would like do that, like it wouldn't work or anything. It would just be that this wouldn't be here. It'd look kind of weird, so I guess that's why they did it. It's kind of bulky, but you know, it does actually give character because it's like he's this big bulky honking dude who has this giant arm, you know, that's kind of menacing for the heroes. But overall, I think he's pretty cool. Now, playing and like modeling experience. For kids, this is definitely the better one out of this one and Nitro Blast. I don't know why. I mean, Drilldozer. I don't know why, because I think the color scheme is better. There's a lot more red present, at least from my perspective of it. And I don't know. It's just he seems a lot more themed. I don't know. You can decide. It's really hard because Drilldozer and this guy are both really cool figures, but I'd give this guy an 8 out of 10. Because he's a lot cooler, I think. He has just as much spikes. Actually, no, he has 1 less spike. But 2 fire things. Okay, so just kind of a 360 look at him. He's got this tank here, except it's put upside down, so it probably doesn't hold anything. Or is meant to. From the back, really you can't say much is exposed because they used this in a really good way. But yeah, this is pretty much from looking at it and playing a modeling experience. He can do a lot of poses. His feet bend the whole way. His arms bend the whole way. You know, completely around. Yeah, we'll do a comparison now to Explode. He and Explode are about the same height. You can say. Let's make both of their legs straight so we can see. A lot of the characters this year kind of a hunchback. A lot of them actually, even in last year's Hero Factory, were hunchback of Notre Dame kind of. Oh yeah, and if you don't notice, Nitro Blast does have a tube going in the back, if you can see there. But yeah, so in comparing, they're about the same height. Yeah, just about the same height. Really no difference. But it's really a tie between Explode and him, because I gave Explode like an 8 out of 10, didn't I? And I give him an 8 out of 10 too, because they're both pretty cool. We can also compare him to Meltdown, which was voted upon you guys as the villain I should got, even though I really wanted Explode more. I like Explode more anyways. Meltdown is shorter because, I mean, he was the shortest villain, but they're just about the same height here. Okay, now we will compare him to the old Furno. As you can see, Furno is very, very short. And the new Furno, William Furno 2.0. And villain's still taller as always, but I think it's actually kind of a close call. But that's just comparing between them. Overall, Nitro Blast. I give him an 8 out of 10. You can decide for your own whether you'd like to get him, DRilldozer, or Jetbug. I really don't care for Jetbug. Some people like him. He's kind of like a Corroder with a mix of Meltdown, because he's like this bug. I think he can fly or something. I don't know. They call him Jetbug. So he's a jet and he's a bug. But he looked like he had the least pieces to me and the least interesting to me, and that's kind of why. So that's just my reasoning for not getting him. If you don't agree, then whatever. But this is just what I got and what I chose, so I could show you guys. Also, Jetbug actually wasn't even at the Lego store, so I couldn't really choose him. But yeah, so overall, 8 out of 10. I really liked him. You can check out the other reviews of Hero Factory 2.0, because we are going into our final one, which will be the review of Firelord, coming up next. But thank you for watching this review, and this has been LegomationStudio, signing off. Hey, we haven't even practiced showing you how to shoot these things.